Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing an anime called Hand Maid May. Now, between the Samurai Pizza Cats and this anime, Samurai Pizza Cats has 54 episodes. That's why it took a lot longer to review. This anime, however, only took me like less than a day because there's only 11 episodes. So, well, technically 10, but the last episode is an OVA of after what happens, then whatever happens. So the first section, the main character is a tech savvy guy. He likes to deal with computers, and he's trying to make a robot. He's trying to make a squid robot who functions by itself by giving him complicated commands like this, that, and the other thing. It's like Neo Sama from the YouTube thing where it's like ethical AI, so to speak, but he's trying to make the squid act more alive, like a real life squid, and talking to people. So his friend decides to give him a virus on his computer because he does not like him. Just like I don't like the fucking theme song of the Samurai Pizza Cats because it drove me nuts. But anyway, his friend decides to give him a virus on the computer. He defends the virus. However, that virus is the main culprit of the second problem of in the second half of the anime. There are two sections of this anime, by the way, just to let you know. So here's the thing about him. He defeats the virus the first time, but it's not technically defeated. But then again, whatever. So he gets a knock on the door, and it's a robot. The robot is also a robotic thing. It's like Chobits, so to speak. All the Carols except for one are all Chobits, the main character from Chobits, which she is a doll. She is a doll, and she's human sized. He gives them the May, which is a like a toy doll, like one of those Barbie dolls, so to speak. However, the Barbie doll is alive, and she is technically can talk, speak, have emotions, talk to you, and help you out with chores and stuff. She's like a real life human, and that's the main gist of it. Her name is May, and that's why she calls Hand Maid May. Um, Now, when it comes to the main character, the landlord has a daughter. The daughter of the landlord tries to walk across this ladder so that she can get to the main character's window because they live right across the street, right next to each other. So, and she also has a crush on him, which she's the only human being who does have a crush on him. But that's beside the point. So she's the first one to know about this doll that's technically alive, sort of. So they take care of it, and then the girl that wants the money, she wants him. She wants him to give her the money or give the doll back. So instead of trying to get the doll back by herself, she attempts to do that. She fails miserably. So then she decides to get two other dolls to help her do that. One fails immediately because the main character is too nice to her. I feel like that the first doll, she's small, she's cute, and the problem with her is that once she gives up on trying to rescue the doll, she gets so fucking shafted in the rest of the series that it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. As for the second girl, she shows up a little bit more, and her IQ is over 5,000, so she is also a doll. But she is trying to figure out why the doll that's named May, has emotions because most dolls don't have emotions. So she tries to figure it out. She can't figure it out. She almost ends up dying because of it, but the main character saves her, and then she falls in love with him. Now the doll that's trying to get the May back, she does eventually does that, but then the main character decides to buy her again, but he gets it for free, and that's where the second half comes into play, where the main character gets May back. However, May is a human size figure. She's human size, so she's not a doll anymore, and that's where the main gist of it goes. She is not small anymore, except for the OVA where she. I'll explain the OVA because the OVA is a lot more complex and stuff like that. So when she's human sized, she has a virus that all the rest of the dolls have viruses, and they get the memories erased of what's going on. She saves everyone, and that's pretty much the second half. I feel like that the first half is more complex and it tries to. The first half of the anime tries to introduce multiple characters at once and tries to make them live there because all the characters live there at some point. And then the second half is them trying to save the virus, although the other characters know about it until the very end, until future shit happens, but whatever. I will explain that later. Now, as for the OVA may get a package. She's human sized, so this is after everything that's happened. She's human sized, and even though she's human sized, she gets 5 dolls that look like her. They're the dolls that look like her, and they look like Barbie dolls. However, when she tries to make a contract with them or something like that, because she's still technically dolls, she how do I put this? Her personality splits into 5 sections: anger, rage, pissed off. You got happy, gloomy, person who likes to eat a lot, and the girl that's the girl with the pink dress decides to drink a lot. So they all have their quirks and perks, and I thought it was really fucking funny on how the episode in charge of it. So that's that. Now, my main problem with this anime is the fact that there's no technically main villain, especially his friend, because his friend's a freaking douchebag in the beginning, but then he decides to cozy on up. As for the doll that helps, that teams up with his friend that acts like a douchebag. She falls in love with him in the second half because he saved her or something at a festival and stuff like that. It's kind of unique on how they do it. Like 5 episodes is when she's small, and the next episode, the last 5 episodes when she's human size. So it's doll 5, human size 5, and then the OVA is a mix between the two because of what happens. But I'm gonna give this anime like a 5 out of 10. I think it's okay. I thought the comedy was there. The animation's kind of good, although I did not like some of the animations here and there. I feel like it's old. I don't even know what year this came out. I think this came out like in early 2010. I do apologize for the fucking train. I do apologize. But that's just my opinion about it. So if you guys think that this anime is really good, I my suggestion to you is watch it. I have an issue with it sometimes. Like I think it's too fucking short. Like I watch Samurai Pizza Cats all the time, but I thought this anime was too short. There's only 11 episodes. You could probably finish it in less than a fucking day, to be honest with you. But I'm giving this anime a 5 out of 10. What are you guys' thoughts on this anime? Would you like to watch it? Would you watch it? I would watch it because it would take me half a day to just to finish it. It's not that long and it's very short. Now the next anime was supposed to be Marble Boy, but I'm gonna watch a newer anime before I get into that fucking piece of shit anime. And I'm not looking forward to Marble Boy anime review, but the next anime review is gonna be something new. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I hope you guys have a nice positive day, and always stay positive. I do apologize for the train, though. I thought the train left, so that's my fault. So stay positive, everyone.